speed of lion and dogs, that how much, who is faster, what race they do. So there was line of dogs ready to like set free and run, very fast type running dog, and the lion also was very much trained for that. So here is the middle lion, and the dogs here, there. So they set free the reins or the ropes, and the dogs began running so fast actually, and the lion was just stood there, sitting. They encouraged it actually with stick and thing, but it wouldn't go. It was still actually lying, just sitting there. Second time they pulled the dogs back and then again tried. Then they asked one of the experts who know more about psychology and of animals and things, and especially lions. They said that what's happening, there's no physically it's fit, everybody, it just does not run. He says really, the thing is, lion is a proud animal, and it feels that it is insulted, it is an insult to race with dogs for me. They are not of my kind, it's my insult. So even if I win from them, I am a loser. And my sitting here and not actually racing with them is win. They are not my type. I am lion. So from this example, Sayyidina Ali radiallahu anhu gave the example, "Dunya jifa wa talibuha ikla." The dunya, the attraction of dunya is like a dead corpse, and its desirers and people who are running towards it, the example is of dogs coming to a corpse, a dead animal eating. So this shows for us actually that we should be recognized that we are lion. We are not to compete people with cars, with, for example, fashion show. You become a model because you can dance better, for example, to compete with them, or to compete in clothes, or to compete in arrogance, to compete in other things of the dunya and money. This is the dogs of dunya who made purpose of life dunya. It's their take. They can go. For you, you should preserve your dignity that I am not in that race. I am in the divine race to be with the King of Kings and in the kingdom of heaven and the messengers and the prophets. I am in that race. فَفِي ذَلِكَ فَلْيَتَنَافَسِ الْمُتَنَافِسُونَ. Allah said, this is the race which you should be in. He mentioned, كَلَّا إِنَّ كِتَابَ الْأَبْرَارِ لَفِي إِلِّيِّينَ, that the righteous Abrar will be the highest of the high. وَمَا أَدْرَاكَ مَا إِلِّيُّونَ. What do you know about Illiyin? كِتَابٌ مَرْقُومٌ. It's a book in which actually the righteous, the names of the righteous, the Abrar, the pious, يَشْهَدُهُ الْمُقَرَّبُونَ, the Muqarrabun, the people who are closer to Allah. إِنَّ الْأَبْرَارَ لَفِي نَعِيمٍ عَلَى الْأَرَائِكِ يَنْظُرُونَ. They will be in a blessing, infinite blessing, on very high level. عَلَى الْأَرَائِكِ يَنْظُرُونَ, very high level, watching all things, actually paradise, actually. تَعْرِفُ فِي وُجُوهِهِمْ نَضْرَةَ النَّعِيمِ. If you look at their faces, you will know how much ecstasy and pleasure they are. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And he's mentioned, فَفِي ذَلِكَ فَلْيَتَنَافَسِ الْمُتَنَافِسُونَ, that this is the race which you should be in actually. The other is not our race, fighting, race, road, it's not our cup of tea. Because you are lion, you don't want to behave like dogs and donkeys. If donkeys are dancing and making noise, actually sound, actually very high sound, it is not you. So that's why wise people, when other people start swearing, screaming, you will see wise people, they're silent. They're not in that race. If you also join them, you also become like them. They have pulled you in them. So inshallah, so you continue with the feedback. Sajid, you can come here, and I just have to actually take a break. यहाँ आ जाइए साथी, वो किधर गया अपना? आप आ जाइए इधर. So you continue with the feedback, and inshallah, better. And giving, and please sit down. Don't inshallah. You see, Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam didn't like people to stand up for him. So we should not like as well. If someone does, they get reward, meaning that's their intention for one's parents or for others. That is their good thing. But the one who is himself, like myself, I, for example, should not encourage or actually in a way discourage. So feel comfortable whenever we're going, okay, if someone is standing anyway, it's good and well, want to meet. But there's no need to actually, oh yes, this person is coming, we should stand up. No, this is not the prophetic example. Inshallah, respect is in heart as well, the person. So you continue feedback and inshallah, and others, and also everyone, alhamdulillah, you have this potential, and before the end of Itikaf, or you should be experiencing this, and Salah is performed. People have gone to Makkah Sharif, Medina Sharif, lived months here, there, different cities. Change comes through actually a path and a mentor. That is wherever that person is. Even you're sitting in a jungle, or it can come. It's a skill you learn from a master or actually a teacher. It's not, doesn't come through just a place. Place can just actually motivate you. So you continue, inshallah.
Imam Kes, if you could come here as well, please. Took 3 minutes to keep the mighty Imam here, mashallah. God, we have to get on back with the surrey job, inshallah. Would you please continue?
Assalamu alaikum. So I transferred and came to the Mazar of Sayyidina Abdul Aziz Dabbagh rahmatullahi alayh, with the blessed teacher. I gave my salams, and then they mentioned, I asked them for permission to travel to the gates of Jahannam, and they gave permission, and then created a spiritual portal, and we transferred and walked through that spiritual portal. In front of me then I saw a staircase made of thorns, as if they were moving like vines with thorns on top of them. And I saw that many people were climbing up the stairs, but their feet and the skin would be ripped off of their feet as they climbed up. As we reached the top of these stairs, we met the angel Malik. It was like a very big and large in size. But as we came and met them, they came down to our size. We gave our salams, and then they took us to the first gate of the hellfire. Before we went inside, they mentioned that once you hear the screams of the hellfire, your thoughts, feelings and emotions will change. We then walked inside the first gate of Jahannam, and I saw 7 layers, like 7 different layers. The first one at the top and the last one at the bottom, and each they had many different punishments within. A few of the punishments were people stood on like hot ember or hot coals. I saw people being sliced in half. There was people who were sat in like a white fire, and they were made to drink their own feces and vomit. I saw people with their tongues being placed on hot coals and being made to chew hot coals. I saw people with boiling lava being